Okay, so now I'm going to flush my lines here. I've already done the reverse flush on the white. I don't really do it on any other colors other than the white, unless you're completely clogged, then I do. For this one, I'm going to use a different syringe. This one's got kind of a clear, it's clear, and I'm going to fill it up with about, 1 milliliter. I'd probably put 4 in, but I only push 1 milliliter at a time through the actual colors. So I'm going to start with the white since I just did a reverse flush on those. So like I said, I put about 4 milliliters in. And I'm only going to push 1 milliliter through. So same way as I did the reverse flush, I want to put the hose onto that. And I'm only going to push 1 milliliter through. And that went through pretty easy. Move on to the next one. Do the same thing. About 1 milliliter through. That's going through pretty easy. If it is pushing back, it's because you are clogged and you need to take it slowly. Do not press really hard because you can blow out your manifold. So here's another one. I'm going to press about 1 milliliter through, and that's pretty good. Same thing with the very last one here. About 1 milliliter through, and that's done. No resistance, so that means everything looks good. I'm going to get in here and kind of clean up some of my extra fluid everywhere. You don't have to do this, but I do just because I like stuff pretty clean for the most part. So then I do this with some of my other colors. You're going to do, like I said, 1 milliliter through each one of these. So since I got, whoa! This away. So since I actually use, for this I use Purple Hammer for pushing fluid through. Purple Hammer, Magic Bullet, those are really good ones I really like. Like I said, we're going to do 1 milliliter through each of these. Just be careful when you're doing it. If it's giving you any kind of resistance, just take it slowly. A little bit at a time. But yeah, just make sure that your hose is on there. There we go. And that's done. So that's all you do. It's fairly quick, fairly easy. Now, if you do have a clogged issue, I would get yourself some Magic Bullet. And to do that, you do it the same way, but you fill with the Magic Bullet, you fill it 2 milliliters like this with fluid. You put it on, you're going to push 1 milliliter through, leave this hooked up, let it sit for about 30 minutes with this attached with 1 milliliter left. And we come back, you're going to push the 2nd milliliter through slowly. But then that should help with your clogs if you got really bad ones. So, like I said, I use Purple Hammer for the regular maintenance stuff. But if I got a really tough one, I also carry some Magic Bullet. This stuff is amazing, as is the Purple Hammer. With a reverse flush, I have my own mixture just because this doesn't get pushed through. I use this for general like cleaning and stuff like that. I don't really push this through the Printhead, but this is just a 50-50 mixture of original Windex and about 90% isopropyl alcohol. So what I'm going to do is install my ink cartridges again, and I will run a Printhead cleaning, and I am ready to print. So if you got these out, now is probably the time to refill these. So when I refill, I can do a video on that, but I actually have these applicator bottles. These are awesome. They got a little tip on them. These are 120 milliliter ones. So I'm going to go ahead and refill my ink cartridges while I'm at it here. So bear with me and I'll do a video on that as well.